We start with the 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. As we can see, the price drop really sharp. All right. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was here, I mentioned technically we can expect one more drop. That's why I was mentioning if we want to look for trade, wait for the this flat and relative to this for one more drop. Then from there, if we see the reversal, we can look for buy. That's why I was keep highlighting whoever get the trade within this, they have to take out the trade and wait for one more drop. Okay, this is the reason because technically when we were looking at the flat, we had a look at the chart, we see that we had a flat. We were expecting to get one more drop, then we put these two in relative to each other. We were never, I mean, when we're looking at the chart, based on analysis, we were never expect the price drop this much. Just we wanted to confirm this down move. Okay, this is the reason sometimes I every time in my videos I mention let wait for next drop to finish the move because we want to confirm whether this move is finished or not. Okay, this is the because if anyone buy in this price right now they face this. Even we are not sure how deep it can go. Even maybe the price reverse. Okay, but technically if we wanted to look for trade, we had to wait for the drop. Okay, now we want to see what's the next. And even if we move to 4 hour chart, and beside that, I need to mention this is the if we refer to our analysis when the price was exactly within this move before we get this correction. I put the line here 0.734. I was keep highlighting we need to see the breakout of 0.734 because we mentioned if the price cannot break, we can get the correction. Even before the price reach, we get the correction. Even after the price tag, a few hours, even more than a day was there, it couldn't break, and we see this one. Okay, that's why I was keep highlighting if the price cannot break, we will expect to get the correction similar to what we have here, exactly what we get. Okay, that's why this line was the key, is like a point for us for the breakout for continuation. Anyway, what shall we do right now? We start the daily chart. As we mentioned, whenever we have a sharp move, it followed by a correction. Now, whether this is a correction or reversal, it can be a correction, but rarely deep correction. How we can look for trade? We have to wait. Right now, we cannot look for any trade, either buy or sell. Even the price continue sharply or even reverse sharply, if we want to buy, without trade setup is like we don't know what we're doing. Okay, it's like we gambling. We don't want to do that. We just want to get the trade setup confirmation before we take the next trade. That's why right now if we buy or sell is not a really good idea because we don't see any trade setup to look for. How about if I move to 1 hour chart? Okay, for sure we will be more interested to look for buy, but how we can look for trade? Wait, we get the correction reversal, we take the trade. Rather than that, we don't jump. Okay, that's mean if even as I mentioned, if the price sharply reverse for me, I'm not going to take the trade at all because it's like we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what's the trade. We don't have any trade set up. Okay, right now we don't do anything. And for those, I mean, if we want to see the continuation, if we think this is the start of the down move, it should give us a correction to confirm for the continuation. This is where we can make a decision whether we should buy or sell. Okay, what I suggest right now, we wait. We don't do anything. The only times we get the correction, trade setup, then we go for the trade. Mostly if I get the reversal, as I mentioned, if you get the buy setup, I will be more interested to look for buy because we have been looking since the price was within this move. I was keep highlighting the price have to correct itself. I was keep pointing on this. Even when the price was reversing, I was pointing on this that we can expect the three waves. But the only difference was the second wave broke the top. That means we have expanding flat. We were expecting to get the running flat, not the expanding. That's why based on 1 hour chart, when the price was within this, we mentioned if I move to 1 hour chart, exactly here, I was keep telling, let this one give us one more drop. I was looking for the running for the reversal, but what I get right now is expanding. Any reversal right now, I will take the trade for buy, but right now I cannot jump in. I prefer to wait to look for trade setup for the reversal with the sharp move flag, then I will take the trade. Anyway, as what we expected, we get. Now we can look for the flat. All right. Any reversal, we take the trade. This is what we're looking for. Anyway, we just follow the chart. We don't need to rush and wait. We see whether we can get the trade set up to look for buy or not. If we get, this is what we will be more interested to to take the trade. Anyway, if I see any update, I will share. Thanks.